Nation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an interconference contest between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. On the Patriots sideline, head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys are loaded 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. So glad to have you with us here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Joshua Carty with the honors. And here we go from Mile High. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff running left, Pollard. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
23-yard line.
Rookie now from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's brought down after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
He'll throw it. He's making a bid for it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. We've set it down from 37. Now the first carry of the game. Here's the rookie out of Utah State. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. Gets it to his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now looking to throw. He's going for it himself. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now off the play action. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Patriots headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Let's start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Patriots first down. It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Patriot first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And center receiver left. They give on 2nd to Pollard. Escapes the defender. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Patriots.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Throw here, 3rd down. Making the call himself. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
42-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Barmore with the play.
A 7-yard pickup.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Rolling from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
He's brought down
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This is our last play of the quarter. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the fray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. The screen, it's Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Taken down at the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Second down, here's an option. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
3 yards on the play. 1st down, New England.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the gun, they go with Pollard. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Pollard will have the 1st down and even more. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Takes the second down snap. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing a 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Here's New England ready once again on offense. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Sticking to the air here. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. They'll work against the blitz. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Time still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Throwing from the gun. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
First down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
He's going to throw it again.
At the 32-yard line.
Throw finds his back. Harvey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing it again here. Throwing deep here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at this. First play, and he's going for it. And we all saw it. Fleming came out just before that one fell incomplete. And he still gets some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
An 18-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And this is the Colts quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ball game. The Colts find a way. They win it by a point. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Dolphins had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught, nice gain left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's completed out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the Patriots.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
39-yard line.
Go play action on first down. He'll try and run this. A lot of space ahead. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
54 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Harvey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, they give to Harvey. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 14.
Charlie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good for our Patriots. First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Now here he goes on the boot. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the out route. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll go to the option on second down. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's a throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Now he takes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Running right, here's Pollard. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Patriots.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Patriots 1st down. A gain of 19.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now pressure coming. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Real quick. Maybe he only rapid pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing now off the play action. That's completed right side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Harvey once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Sheds up a rusher. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Broncos 21.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10, so at the 28. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How is a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're throwing it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Second and 10 at the
2nd down, give to Harvey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's a 3rd down, give to Harvey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Ingram, look to the left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Giving this to Harvey. They'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
Brian Cook on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th-quarter lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner chicken dinner.
Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. McLeod now returning it. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Set up the screen. It's Pollard. Along the sideline past midfield. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. Zips away from one. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Patriots 1st down.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down, play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Now it's Hobbs. This is Harvey. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
The Patriots and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. And he's got a free play here. Dumped off to his running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. They give to Pollard from the gun. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots trail by just 1. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So instead of running third down again, they decide to bring up fourth and let him keep the gain on the last play. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. It likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. We walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Gonna throw it. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots first down.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
To throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
And that's Mike Freeze's time. 16 seconds to go. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
5-yard gain on the play.
Back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
He's going to throw it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.